Hi everyone, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. This is Melanie and today is another day and we are going to tackle some of the organization in my room now that it is configured the way I want it to be. Sorry about that light. It's early morning, but the room is still a little bit dark. So you can see I've got a bit of a disaster to deal with. I also don't have my dies in here yet. They're out in the living room. So what's the plan for today? The plan for today is to clear off this here, move my paper over, and then just start putting stuff away where I know I want it to go. And then anything that I don't know, we'll deal with separately. I hope that's the plan. So like I said before, all the 12 by 12 paper that I have down here, I want to put underneath here. I'm hoping that will work. We'll see. And the dies right now, my thought is to put them on top. Now they are very heavy, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to be strong enough. We'll see. Anyways, I am going to move all of this over to my desk, move some of this over to my desk, and clear off the floor, that kind of thing, and start with moving that. And then I'll show you the progress I make on this unit here when I am done. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so all my 12 by 12 items fit on the shelf with a little bit of room to spare. I threw in these larger paper pads because I kind of use these light 12 by 12 papers. You know, they're not the same size. But I don't like the way this leans. And what I had used with my 8.5 by 11 paper were these bookends. Like this. They're pretty heavy duty. And the one shelf I have with my 8.5 by 11 is pretty full, so I don't really need those there. So I'm going to intermix these in here. I've got 4 of them just to provide some stability. So let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, that's it with the bookends in there. And you'll see it actually is giving me even more space to add some more stuff if I find anything in my in my travels of reorganizing. Okay, so the next thing I want to tackle is the top of this, which is where I'm going to hold my dies. So let me go pull those out and add them on. Okay, I fit them all on, but it is very, very heavy. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them there or if I need to get some more posts to support it midway. You can see it's got a little bit of a bow. Okay, so I will, as I'm working through, I'm going to rethink about that. Okay, this is what I decided. I'm going to put the dies on either end where the posts are, leave this space open for now, and I put the big dies in the boxes down at the bottom. I don't access these all that often because they are those really thick dies, and I think I'll be okay with them being on the bottom, plus they'll weigh down this bookshelf, so I'm okay with that. And yeah. So this is all starting to come together. Very happy. So I'm not sure what I'm going to tackle next. I think I'm going to tackle this unit, what I want to store in here. And I don't think any of what I have in here is what I want to store in there. So let me pull that out and get started on that. Okay, so this is what this Kailux unit is starting to look like. You'll see that I have double stacked some of these items here, and that's because my thought is to get one of those divider inserts for them. So far I need 2. I'm not going to rush out to IKEA and buy anything at this point until I'm finished, just so I know for sure that that's what I want. On top of the unit, I added my die cut binders and these rub-ons, and I've got room for one more of these if I so desire to add another one. And then on top of the Alex drawers, this is filled up quite a bit, and that's because these would be my most readily accessible items, and it's right behind the desk where I'm going to be sitting. So I have my long stickers, my small stickers, enamel dots, that kind of thing. These are small alphas. This is expansion for the large alphas, and those 2 are large alphas. And then I've got my little splat box in the back. This stuff here needs to be cleaned out, doesn't belong here, but that's coming together as well. Now, as far as the shelves go, I think I'm going to leave these as is, but I've got 2 empty shelves here. And we'll go over to this one. I've got this space up here yet, and I don't like this, so I need to figure out what to do with that. I moved my roller stamps over here, and then I've got a little bit of space down at the bottom. So I've got a little bit of space on both of those, and one more shelf. I've got empty space here. Now, I'm not anticipating changing too much of this one, but you never know. Anyways, I think I'm going to continue to work on filling these shelves, and I will be back to show you what I did. Okay, so I think we're going to call it quits for this video. All the obvious stuff has been dealt with. Obviously, I still have a lot of not obvious stuff, but you know, it is, oops, sorry, I shouldn't go so fast. It is getting there, slowly but surely. So this cube here, I don't think I want the stuff there, but I'm not sure where I want that. So rather than pull it out, I'm just leaving it. I could stack these, but for now, I'm gonna see if I have enough room to leave them separate. They're so heavy that I'd prefer not to stack them if possible. I don't know if I can get one of those calyx dividers in there. I'll have to go and measure and make sure. If I did, that would be ideal, and then I could use this space above. So I showed you the paper before. This here still needs to be sorted out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I kind of like having those back there. Okay. This bookshelf is pretty much full. Move over. I did some arrangements at the top. I still have some projects to finish. Nothing's changed there. This is pretty much the same. The only difference is I added that container instead of the roller stamps. And then I've got my pens and pencil storage, my ideas. Then down here I have all my watercolor, Bristol, coloring paper, etc., coloring books. This is just here for now as a bookend. I'm not sure what I want to do. Ideally, I would love to have enough to fill the entire spot, but we'll see. And then here are all my journals and traveler's notebook books that have not even been started. It's ridiculous. I have a problem. Then here are extra project life cards, and this is extra photos and hardware kind of embellishments. I showed you this already. Nothing's changed there. I'll go back over to this bookshelf. So I moved all my washi over here. I clearly have a washi problem. Who doesn't, right? So I will need to deal with that at some point. I don't like this, but for now it will work. Nothing's changed on those 2 shelves. This has got this carousel again. I'm not loving this, but until I'm ready to deal with the specifics, it's just going to stay as is. I moved all my 8.5 by 11 cardstock together instead of split over 2. It made sense before, but now with it divided, it just makes more sense to be together. And then some binders and other cases down there. So 6 by 6 paper, nothing's changed there, although I think I have too much. So maybe I need to go through that. These containers need to clearly be gone through. They're overflowing, but really nothing has changed on those shelves. I have a space here where the washi used to be, a whole empty shelf, and pens and extra 6 by 6 binders, and then all my kits. So I still have some room, which is good because I still have a lot of stuff. I haven't shown you these. On this side here, I have my work in progress binders and page protectors, and I have 2 empty shelves. And let me show you what it's like on the other side. More work in progress binders and page protectors. So clearly that needs to be sorted out. I am really hoping that I can keep the top 2 on both sides empty and use them or put in those drawer inserts, but I don't know. We'll see. I haven't even tackled mixed media art journaling stuff yet. So anyways, no promises on that. So that is it for today. I think next time I might just tackle some of the stuff on the desk and try and figure that out, or maybe some of these piles on the floor. I don't know. Stay tuned. If you're interested, be sure to subscribe and click the notification button. And until next time, happy crafting and happy organizing.